Hey YouTube, it's Kanai, and I'm gonna give you guys another review on the game that came out a month ago, Kamen Rider Batteride War 2. So pretty much this is the TV edition, and I got this 2 weeks ago, and I got this from Playagent.com, and you guys should check it out. I'll give you guys a subscription and link on that one, but you guys should really check this game, check that website out, because you gotta look for Japanese games that you want. Go there, and it will give it to you in no time flat, and it's really nice. So on to the review of this. So now, ever since the trailer of the game before the actual release of this, uh, I was really actually hyped on this one. But I was happy on this one, and I was looking forward to it because after reading the description of what this game was based upon, it really was self-explanatory. So in the game Batteride War 2, pretty much the format is the same from the previous version, and it's still Dynasty, and it feels pretty much as a Dynasty Warriors based off type of game, type of gameplay, format, style, all that. The same format from the last one. Hack and slash. You can do form changes and such, but in this game here, the form that you couldn't do or that you have to unlock in the previous version, you can do it onto here. So in this game, you be playing the Riders and reliving through the movies, their greatest moments in their movies, which I thought was really nice. Now, there have been I've been hearing like a lot of reviews and a little bit of that people don't like about this game. People do like it. It was a hit and miss type of game, and I played the game. For me, I'm a Kamen Rider fan, and I couldn't really not stop playing this game. But I would say for this year, this is really like the longest game that I had to play. It really took me almost like a week to finish. It really almost took me like a week to finish because the main story here, it's ridiculous. The levels in this game are ridiculously long in the chronicle mode. It's really ridiculously long. Like, well, I heard it would take at least like more than an hour, like way more than an hour. But it took a freaking it's a lot of levels. It's a lot of levels in this game, for real. Which is okay, I guess. But the thing is, it was like really long. The main storyline, and I can't describe the main storyline because it's a Japanese game, it's in Japanese subs. You can't, I can't describe the main storyline. But what I can say about it, it's confusing as heck. And not because it's Japanese. It's just some parts of it felt really confusing, and I know, and yes, it's a Japanese game, and it's not like we can't, say slap in a English sub for this, that we gotta understand the whole thing better. But if you just play through the whole game, you kind of get the feeling of, a slight idea of it, sort of. So now for pretty much the gameplay style. The gameplay style, like I said, is just like from the previous version, and it's the TV edition. It's a premium TV edition, just like the one I got in the previous version. This is also TV edition. They updated they updated the modifications of how you can customize your songs. They update that. The figures that you can just buy from the shop inside the game from the previous Batteride Wars, you would have to go through a survival mode to actually get the figures to upgrade the rider that you're choosing. You would have to do that, which I say was quite tedious and annoying. Also, the frustrating part about this game that many people really don't like about this game is that the mission requirements are really strict. Majority of the game, you begin to see a D and a C. You cannot get over that. I've been trying to find mission requirements for this game, but I could never find it because just unlike the previous Batteride Wars, we can just probably get A, a B, sometimes a C, or a S. This here, you get a C and a D. The mission requirements, no matter how fast you beat the level, or no matter how many enemies you beat, or no matter how many times you do this and that, you still end up getting a D or a C, no matter what. You can never get over that. I don't know what they did to the mission requirements in here, but they really made this strict. And I cannot find the mission requirements to get over that. That's pretty much probably the main reason why people don't like about this game, because of the mission requirements. And personally, I love the game because I love the game. The reason why I still love this game because considering the fact that I can just go through the levels and really live their famous moments in their movies, in the Rider movies, in their famous moments. Either not fighting the villains themselves, like Kakasas or Ryuga or Arc, whatever. Even if, you know, whatever those moments are, I like reliving the moments. They're really nice. Now, another thing I don't like about the game, and it's probably also another reason, is that this game glitches. This game glitches sometimes. Because when I first played the game for a while, and I was playing as Wizard, when I went to all Dragon mode and started bashing up the enemies, the game froze. And I had to endlessly, forcefully restart the PS3, pretty much. I don't know if it was the PS3 or not, though. It probably still the game, though. But regardless, this game does glitches a lot. It causes it to freeze sometimes, and some parts of the game lags a little bit though. But when I update it though, it stops doing that. So I guess it's probably because that you have to update it, pretty much. But on certain circumstances, really, there's some glitches in the game. There really is some glitches into this that you will overcome. That you will have to, you know, overcome. It doesn't happen all the time. It only happens a little bit less and frequently, but not as. It only happens a little bit less, not as much. But you know, that's why that's probably the reason why people don't like about this game. Now for, I guess for the pro of this will be pretty much the graphics of this game. Now, the graphics in the game is really nice, just like the last version of this. The graphics are nice. Now, in addition to what they did, of the graphics, I know some of you probably know about how the Kamen Rider suits light up in a certain time, pretty much in the episode or movie, how their suits lights up. For example, in Foz's Paradise Lost, Foz's suit lights up because the amusement park that he was in, it was really dark outside and his whole suit lights up. This is what you'll see in the game, which I think was a really nice addition to the graphic and art of it. I really actually enjoyed that when I first saw it. It was really nice. Really nice addition to it. It was a really good touch. Another thing I would say like in the game is that the forms that you have and that you can play as. For example, Wizards Infinity, in the previous Batteride Wars, you have to get the DLC for that. Also, Beast's Hyper Form, you also have to get the DLC that in the previous Batteride War game. But now, you can use that as a super for both of those. Also, there's some more forms that you can play as in other riders. For example, Forza's rocket states. You can also choose his rocket states, which I was like, what? It was really sweet. It was really sweet. I think there's another form in there too that you can play as, but I think those are the only two riders you can play that has additional forms. Forza's rocket states and Wizards Infinity and Beast's Hyper. Those are the only two I think there are. I haven't tried out all of them though, but well, actually I did try all of them though. It was freakishly sweet. Also, there's additionally more riders you can play in. Violent Decade from his movie was in there. You play Violent Decade, which is freakishly powerful as heck. I should know, because when I play as Violent Decade, 3 of his slashes, Violent Slash, causes a guard break. It's really ridiculous. You still have Fane Joker. You have Baron. Baron's actually in this game as well. You have your other returning riders. You have Axel, Meteor, Date as Birth. You have some additional characters to go for. You really do. And that's pretty much that's legitimately it, really. I still wish you could play as a secondary riders. I wish that there was more legitimately more riders you can play in this. And you know, I really wish there's like more riders you can play as for real. Like I really would play as Gatag or Ixa or I don't know, somehow Dark Kiva and such, you know, but it's a hit and miss, so who knows. Now another thing I like about the game is the villains themselves that you will be fighting. Ryuga, Kakassis, the big giant beast thing from O's, the big giant robot looking thing from DK's All Riders Die Shocker. You've been playing that. Yeah, you will be playing that. It was really good. I love playing the movie rider. I love playing the movie levels in this game. Fighting the villain riders, Ryuga and Kakassis. Oh my goodness. There's also returning villains in there too from the previous Batteride Wars. Weather Dopant, that monster from the last Kuga episode. I don't know what that one is. You also have Phoenix from Wizard. You have Odin as well. Yep, Odin. You have the Imogen from Dino. Yeah, you have a lot. You have a lot of them. The Professor from O's as the Purple Greed. You have all those returning villains, plus the additional ones from the movie Eternal. Of course, Eternal's in there because from double movie as well, so Eternal's gonna be in it. Yeah, you have your villains, you have your moments in the villains and fight those suckers. The feeling of it really. Now as another addition to the game is you can go to the ultimate form as well, because you can see the riders here in their ultimate forms, excluding Mango Arms and all the other ones, Kachiruki and all that stuff. You can also go to the ultimate form by pressing R2 again. So once you go do that super, you press R2 again when you have that meter. When the meter on the side of your health bar is full, you press R2 again to go to the ultimate form, like Subo Tataba, or Ultimate Climax form, or Extreme Gold, or pretty much Infinity Dragon Gold, or also Fusion States. Love Fusion States. But yeah, you can go as those forms as well. It's really a nice touch to the game, really. But like I said, this game has, I think the most disappointing part of the game is that the fact that it glitches, and the fact as well, the fact how long this game is. And I felt like the storyline in here was really weak. Because majority, after I played through all of the movie levels, I had to fight a lot of the riders doppelganger themselves, which is so tedious. And not only that, they really buffed up the AI in this one, unlike the previous Batteride Wars game. They buffed up the AI. It doesn't make any dang sense. It doesn't make no dang sense. I love it. It just caught me by surprise at how much they buffed it up. Because when I was playing in normal mode, in the Chronicle mode, I almost got destroyed. I almost got killed. I almost got beaten a level in the game. Because all the villains themselves, they tried, they really, like I said, they really buffed up because I almost got killed in playing one of the levels. Especially finding the riders themselves, the doppelgangers. That's what's really ridiculous. I almost got killed, and yet I still won. I almost got destroyed, and that's just on normal mode by far. So overall, the pros are pretty much they buffed the AI system, which is really good and actually makes it quite challenging. The graphics are amazing. The lit up rider suits, great addition. The customization of pretty much the additional slots of the songs, which I forgot to mention. They have additional slots in the songs that where you have more songs to put into the game, which is really nice. Excuse me. Which I say was really nice. You have pretty much your villain riders as well. Your returning characters, additional riders into it. You have your ultimate form, which you can just play around as, which is so fun. And yeah, that's all the pros. The downside of it is that it glitches. Sometimes it lags through the game, and also the levels and also the storyline was a little bit weak. It's kind of confusing, but it's a Japanese-based game, so what can you say? So I really have no say about that. And there was one more bad thing about the game that I thought was a little bit of a stretch. Oh, and the tedious of trying to get the figures. Trying to get the figures of the game to upgrade your rider that you're trying to choose, the attack stats, you know, that's also tedious. And also the fact that the mission requirements were really frustrating, that you can't get above D or C in any level whatsoever, which I thought was really just ridiculous. There's no way, like, I'm trying, like I said, I couldn't find the mission requirements to see how I get the rank of C and above. There's no way. And however if there's a way to do that, then by all means, shoot. There's really no way to do that. So those are the most disappointing parts about the game. Those are really the most disappointing things about the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Kudai97 out. My overall thing, I would say pick it up and you can see for yourself if you want to get the game or not. I mean, I still love the game, considering the fact that I'm a Kamen Rider fan, but not just that, I love it because the writers and reliving through the greatest movie moments in the game. That's the only reason why I'm still playing this game, and it's the only reason why I keep playing it. Also, customization of the songs, pure awesome. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is Kudai99 signing out. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And like I said, check out the game out for yourself. See you later.